Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy iCentral coming at you with another video. In today's test today, we're actually going to be looking at the 3.18 patch notes for Smite Rising Flames. And I'm not going to be around the bush. Let's get right into it. We don't really care about the skin. I mean, the Naja skin's finally getting, he's whatever it is. It's finally getting skin, a Pokemon Erlang Shin. Now, this actually, I actually love playing Erlang Shin. The fact that I get a Pokemon one, which, I mean, I love Pokemon. I mean, I still play to this day. I have to get the skin. I'll freaking rob a bank if I have to just to buy the gems to get Pokemon Erlang Shin skin. Clockwork Kwong is pretty cool. Nothing really special. Kwong's in updated master skins. No one really cares. Achievements, yeah, because those matter. Yeah. Starting with the first change, we're going to Hydra's Lament. Hydra's Lament help gods who use lots of basic attacks in addition to their abilities, but was often weaker than other item choices, even on gods that can make full use of the passive. We are giving it new identity as a lower cost cooldown and mana regeneration item that also provides a niche bonus to players who can use the passive. Now has an additional passive that increases MP5 by 2.5 per 10% of your missing maximum mana, as long as it gives it increased physical power from 30 to 40. Now, this is actually a very nice change. I don't think this will become meta. I mean, it was slightly viable before, but I mean, you still just had better options to pick up. Like I said, this is a nice change. Will it be a regular pickup? I don't think it will, because not a ton of gods use the passive well. But we'll have to see. Like I said, this will be picked up a little bit more, but it won't really become meta. Reinforced Greaves. Yeah, these things are exciting, man. These things are exciting. I like those. Reinforced Greaves and shoes were recently buffed to provide players with a true tanky option for boots. But the base 150 health and protections allow more classes and rows. Okay, you say allowed more classes and rows. I will get into games where all 5 people, the hunter, the support, the mage, the assassin, and the warrior or version solo, all would pick up Reinforced Greaves. Every class benefits from this. I mean, I will admit, I was one person that said when these things came out, I mean, well, actually, let's backtrack even more. They said that people were not picking up Reinforced Greaves. Hi-Rez obviously does not watch their games. A ton of people were picking up Reinforced Greaves. Were they the number one option? No. But they said people have been picking them up for months. I just don't think they've watched any games. I'm pretty sure they've just been stuck in their closet for like the longest time. I don't know. But all 5 rows can benefit from Reinforced Greaves. I mean, getting 15 power, we're talking about pre-nerf. Getting 15 power, up to 25 extra protections, 30% crowd control reduction, 150 health. What class doesn't benefit from that? I mean, let's think about Hunter. Let's think about Hunters. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was streaming. It was a Hunter from the SPL. He went like a full tank build. It was like Reinforced Greaves. He even went high the arch it. But he still had top damage because things like Quinn's size exist. I was watching Sheikah, the middle laner for Salsa Squadron, I think. He built Reinforced Greaves, still went like 15-2 and something. You know why? Because items like Soul Reaver exist. Obsidian Shard, like there's so many ways to get around this damage drop off that you're technically getting by not going the Pin Boots or the Warrior Tabby that gives you like a good amount of power, respectively. Those items make it. It's like, why wouldn't you get this stuff? Why wouldn't you get it? Oh my gosh. But the nerf, sorry I went off a little tangent rant there. Reinforced Greaves, reduced power from 15 to 10, reduced health from 150 to 75. Now, they could have kept these changes. It would have been pretty good. But then they decided to do even a little more. Reduce crowd control reduction from 30 to 20, which is pretty nice. And a passive. Protection is reduced from 5 to 3, which is actually really big. And increase maximum stat count from 5 to 6. Now, what this does, this gives you significantly less effective health. Because like I said, halving the health, reduces it by half. And you went from getting 25 protections, like fully stacked, to 18. And it even takes a while longer to even get the max stack. So, pretty good nerf. And I'm assuming that... So did this not get a power reduction? Okay, this didn't get a power reduction. Reinforced Greaves didn't. No, Reinforced Shoes, I mean. I forget which one's... I think this one's magical. Yeah, this one's magical. So, overall, pretty good nerfs. I like them. Thank you, Harvest, for actually properly nerfing something now. Will these still be picked up by everybody? Probably not. By Guardians, it probably still will get picked up. Maybe a tad bit less. I still think it probably will be core. On Warriors, probably less so. So that's not out the picture, but like I said, less so. Alright, but let's go on to Void Shield. Void Shield is a powerful pick for characters looking to be aggressive against physical damage. We like the strength of the penetration aura, but the cost and defenses provided were off for this strength. But the cost and defenses provided were off for this strength. I don't know what that means. Oh, like we're off, I guess means like it didn't really correlate with each other. So increased cost from 990 to 1090. So I think that's off the tier 3, yeah. And reduce physical protections from 50 to 40. Now, this is actually a pretty good change. It will probably still get picked up. I mean, only 100 gold. That's 2 potions. And the protection taken off is actually probably a little bit more significant than you guys might think. Would be picked up still, yes. I really don't think people are going to stop picking this up just because it's 100 gold more and has 10 less protections. It probably just won't be as prioritized. I mean, it still might actually, because I mean, it still kept the penetration aura, which is like really good. But we'll have to see. Witchblade. Alright, they're nerfing defense. I just don't notice that. Thank you, Harvest, for actually nerfing defense instead of buffing it all the time, like you always freaking do. Can't wait to buff defense. Alright, Witchblade. Witchblade has become a staple anti-physical item, which fits our goals for the item. But the amount of physical damage it was using was a bit too high. So reduced from physical protection from 60 to 50 now. Pretty good change. You know, like I said, only 10 off. Like I said, it actually is this is actually like way bigger than it like looks like. Now, will this still get picked up? Yes. Will it be as prioritized? Probably not. This is the same thing with Void Shield. Yeah, it's not as good, but it's not like it's trash now to the point where nobody's going to want to pick it up. Now, the one thing I do notice when it comes to patches, even if stuff gets slightly changed, for some reason people just F it off and don't want touch it again. I remember the last time Sun Wukong got nerfed, it was actually just, it wasn't even a big change. I think it was just like something with mana. One's abilities cost more mana. And Bluestone got nerfed a little bit. Like, people just stopped. Everyone says Sun Wukong is so bad, he's the worst character in the game. It's like people take patches way too far sometimes, some of the things. So, Witchblade should still get picked up along with Void Shield, but maybe it will get picked up less. Alright, God changes. Agni's Flame Wave can combo into noxious fumes, but for many players, this combo was inconsistent or at worst possible to execute. What? Hold on, what? But for many players, this combo was inconsistent or impossible to execute. Wait, with this change, executing this combo will be much easier, especially on high ping. Are you okay? All right. Let me tell you the people who missed this combo. The people who missed this combo are the people who are not even looking at their freaking computer who were like upside down, probably sucking someone's freaking dick while playing with their feet. Those are the people that miss this combo. And they're talking about high ping situations. I used to have high ping all the time before I got Ethernet, and I still hit this consistently. I'm talking about there would be maybe 1 out of 1,000 times I would freaking miss this. Now I'm being a little bit dramatic, but I mean, I like the change, but the fact they're trying to fluff it, going like, oh, this is impossible to execute in high ping situations. No, it's not. Bad players miss this combo. Good players hit this combo. Now, ping can factor in a little bit. I will say that, because I've experienced 200 ping regularly sometimes for like weeks. But no. Like I said, this is a good change, but I just don't like what they're saying. Chiron, rare issue where he got revived. Okay, so they're bug fix for Chiron. Cupid, this is actually one I've been hearing about a lot. Smite's little lover boy has been subject to many debates. In this patch, we aim to improve Cupid's abilities to solidify his design intent. A mid-game hunter with strong zoning and utility, changes to Heart Bomb and Feel the Love support his zoning ability, and the streamlining of Share the Love and Flutter should let him aid his teammates more easily. Alright, so first thing is Love Struct. Tooltip has been adjusted to accommodate for the changes listed below. Okay. Oh, that's his passive. For a second I thought it was his one. Alright, Heart Bomb. Increase cooldown. Okay. Increase cooldown from 10 to 12. This must be a huge change if they're increasing the cooldown. Increases radius of Heart Bomb's explosion from 20 to 30. Added effect to Heart Bomb to indicate the explosion area. Now, the increase in cooldown might warrant this change, because going from 20 to 30, think about it, Cupid actually can have lots of control with Heart Bomb. And now we're going to 30 units. He could actually turn around a team fight just like that if he gets a good Heart Bomb stun. Or even the damage itself. Actually, that's actually a really good change. I actually like that. I actually really like that. Share the Love no longer consumes the heart stacks. Thank you. Yes. This is a change I've been wanting forever. Because here's the issue with Share the Love. Since it consumes Love Struck stacks, if you're in a pinch where you need healing, you have to be like, okay, do I want to waste my hearts on healing, or do I want the stun on my Heart Bomb? Or even like to change up my Field to Love. It's just like, I don't know what to do, and you end up just doing one thing, and you end up regretting it in some other way. But with this change, now I just had a voice crack. Now with this change, it actually lets you just use Share the Love whenever you want, and there won't be no penalty for it, which actually will do more to Cupid than, again, you might think. A lot of this stuff seems like really like small on the surface, but when you really think about it, how something like this, just his stacks not being consumed, that's actually really big. That's actually really big. I like this change. Flutter. Flutter no longer provides attack speed when cast. Flutter now provides starting a 4 up to 20% passive attack speed. Now this is also a very good change, because an issue with Flutter is if you wanted to be able to raise your attack speed, you had to waste your dash, and a lot of times you probably wouldn't even needed your dash to do something, but you just wanted the extra attack speed, and you're sacrificing your dash, which was on like a 15, 16 something second cooldown. And it's like you can really get punished just for wanting a little bit of extra attack speed. But now Flutter, this said it doesn't give you attack speed when you cast it, but now it gives you passively. That helps out Cupid tremendously. This gives him more sustain lane if he goes Death's Toll. And this increases boxing potential, because like I say, he's going to have that natural extra attack speed that other hunters may not have at the time. And like I said, it's not like Rama where he has to cast his ability to get it. Like I say, he gets this passively, doesn't turn off. Very good. And reduce the cooldown from 16. It goes from 16 to 12. Now, that is another very good change. Wow, Cupid on the ball right now. Let's hope they don't screw up Fields of Love. Change how this ability works with Love Struck. Fields of Love now mesmerizes for 1.5 seconds when activated within less than 8 hearts. At max hearts, this mesmerizes for 3 seconds. Wait, do they take off the cripple and stun? I mean, I'm assuming since they didn't say it, that I'm assuming that the cripple and the stun is still on there. This is where I thought they would at least mention it or take something off, because a 3-second mez, I mean, that's freaking Kumba stuff, and that's why Kumba's annoying, because his mez is like 9 million seconds. Now, giving a 3-second mez on his ult, which actually has a good amount of base damage and scaling. I think it's like 100 plus, I'm pretty sure. Tell me if I'm wrong. But a 1.5 second stun automatically. I mean, mesmerize. And then a 3 at max hearts. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And plus, if you get the cripple and the stun still on there. Oh, man. This ult is just... oh, gosh. This ult's going to freaking bring the pain. Oh. Is that the last... okay, these are the last changes to Cupid. That actually took a while to go through because, I mean, it's actually a lot, even though it may not seem like a lot. Wow. This is going to bring Cupid up a lot, I feel. Because a lot of people love playing Cupid, but he's just not the most viable character. Now, this gives him a tremendous amount of viability. I really like this. Fapnir. Oh, he's not having his laugh audio. I sent a bug report to that. It was really weird he didn't have it. Isis is getting a buff for some reason, you know. Alright, let's just see what this changes. Isis was a powerful lane bully during the days of level 1 potions. Oh gosh, dude. I remember so many times either getting solo killed or solo killing the other players like at level 1 going into the lane. Just because Isis with Purple Pot just cleared the wave at level 1. She would get her stun, her number 2. Like before you would even clear the wave, stun you would be like 10 health. She would hit you with Wind Gust and just kill you like automatically. It was so disgusting. Like so I kind of miss those days a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Isis was a powerful lane bully in the days of level 1 potions, but since their removal, we have seen Isis fall off of effectiveness. We are reverting one of the nerfs that occurred during that time, allowing her to be better scale in the mid to late game with Wind Gust. Increase scaling from 30 to 40. Okay, not a bad change. I mean, it's only a positive change. Will that bring her back into the meta? It actually might. Because like I said, now she's probably clearing at level 1 again. I don't 100% know. But I mean, that's pretty good change. I mean, the fact that it's only a buff, there's no catch to it, is really good. Going on to Izanami, and looks like she's singing another buff. Okay, I mean, I'm not mad, but okay. Hold on, give me a second. Izanami has been significantly underperforming. Very true. Very true. She is receiving a few changes that target to help her box enemy hunters more effectively while helping her scale into the mid and late game better. Additionally, Faded Wave will now drop minion aggro once Izanami begins casting this ability. This fixes a strange interaction where ranged minions were breaking her stealth almost immediately. General, Izanami's basic attacks now deal 75% damage going out and 25% damage going in, change from 50 to 50. From 50 to 50. Starting with that, I like that. How much I like that? I mean, I like it, but I mean, it's not really like... it wasn't 100% needed. But what this does, this makes the people who suck with Izanami do slightly a bit better because she does. She was doing 100% anyway, but you had to hit it on the way out and the way back in. So only the very good players in Izanami were getting the full benefit from her basic attacks. But now that you're giving the front end 75 and the back end 25, you're punishing. Well, you're slightly punishing the better players by making the weaker players do better. Because, like I said, 75% going out, 25 going back in. You just hit it going out. You're just doing slightly less damage than any other hunter would have done. Like I said, I don't like the fact that they're making this god like a little bit more noob friendly. I mean, I do like they're buffing her, but I mean, I feel like this is making her noob friendly. That it's like, oh, it's okay if you don't hit both times. It's cool. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have preferred this not be changed. But base attack speed increased from 0.85 to 0.95. Okay, I mean, not a bad change. Gives her a little bit more attack speed. Like I said, wasn't needed, but you know, was welcome. Fade away. Izanami is now invisible to minions when she begins channeling a fade away. All right, let me tell you guys what was kind of bad about this ability. The fact that it had the charge time, well, not like the channel time, I should say. The channel time. You'd be hitting a god, minions would hit you, they would tag you, and like as the arrows were coming towards you, you would start your fade away, right? And you would go underground, then you would pop up, and those arrows would still be coming at you. And now, Izanami, whenever she gets hit by any damage, it breaks her stealth. So those archers were breaking her stealth, and there's nothing she could really do about it because, I mean, the arrows were coming for her no matter where she was. Now, like I said, I actually really like this change because now she actually has stealth. Like, she actually has stealth because, like, it was so easy to break it, like, just with minions. Minion aggro. It was, yeah. Nemesis! Alright! They're finally nerfing Nemesis. Again, after her, like, 20 in a, patch in a row buffs. Like, she literally got buffed for, like, 9,000 patches in a row. So dumb. But Divine Judgment damage reduced from 30 to 50% of the target's current health to 20 to 40%. Really good change. Like it. Enough said. Slow and movement speed decreased from 25% to 15 to 25. This is actually like really good, forcing you to really max out the ability if you really want the extra control. Like I said, some people actually wouldn't max Nemalt because they're really just doing it for like the slow and the like I said, the control. But now if you really want that big 25% slow, you got to level it up, which is going to possibly slow down your shield maxing, which is usually what a lot of people did. They would go 2, 3, 4, 1. Now people might go 2, 4, 3, 1. We'll have to see how that changes her. Nija, updated visual representation of the critical circle. Okay. I guess it's a update. I guess I don't know. Raijin, alright, this freaking guy is getting nerfed. It took what, like 20 patches for him to finally get nerfed? God bless. Raijin's ability to pressure the lane with Raiju was allowing him to bully most other mages out of the mid lane, especially at the competitive level. This is very true. Raijin will clear faster than probably 90% of the mages, and while you're still clearing the wave, he will either get his 2, which is Raiju, or 3 is Thunder Crash. He will either A, hit you with a Raiju, hit you with a basic attack, or hear just Thunder Crash on you. He'll probably have his 1-up, and then he'll be able to hit you basically for free, and either kill you or bully you up the lane, make you back, and then he automatically hits control the line. That's just how it goes. We are bringing down the power of Raiju and Thunder Crash combo to allow players to do better. I was about to say, it looked weird like on my screen. To allow players to do better deal. What? No, that is their fault. Hold on. A combo to allow players do better deal with. It's supposed to be to do better with dealing his lane pressure. That's how it should be. But, you know, high res English OP. Raiju, reduce damage from 80 going up to 260. Going from 60 to 220. Let's see, looks 20 on the front end, about 4 on the back end. I like the change. I would have liked to see a scaling reduction here, which I don't know what scaling is. It's probably above 60. I would have welcomed a scaling reduction. Probably could have kept the base. Either way, it got nerfed. I'm happy. Thunder Crash. Reduce scaling on thunder damage from 40 to 20. Ooh. Dang, that thing's not going to hurt you. That thing's going to tickle you now. Oh, jeez. Overall, pretty good nerfs to Raijin. Pretty good nerfs. They could have done more or different, but I mean, any nerfs to Raijin is completely welcome. Ratatosker. Through the Cosmos, Ratatosker will now probably go the distance when canceling this ability at maximum range. I don't really know what the bug was. I never probably experienced it. If I did, I didn't know it was a bug. Terra! Yeah, you're getting nerfed too, Miss Thick, with 2 C's. Terra has been crushing recently, no pun intended. Haha, lol. Providing her teammates with strong utility and setup. The control she offers is powerful, but to enemies playing against Terra is often too difficult to play around. I'm going to talk from experience. Terra is actually AIDS. Let me tell you why. You look at her abilities, she actually does negative damage. And I'm not actually being serious. When I say negative damage, it's more like a joke saying she does very little to none. Her abilities don't do any damage really that much to players. And that's all because she has so much control and CC and healing in her kit. She provides so much utility. So giving her low damage numbers is completely right. But the problem is she has, alright, let's go over this. She has a slow, a stun, she has a way to dash twice. She has 2 walls, so she has 2 structures. She has a heal, she has a root, she has a team-wide hit, another team-wide heal, team-wide mana reduction, team-wide CDR, team-wide movement speed. She only has a couple things to offer on the table. But let's get into what she actually does. We have removed the slow from Crushing Earth to allow more room for players to escape the stun, as well as reduce the duration on Monolith's root. These 2 changes, combined with the increase to the cooldown of Terra's Blessing, will help players better deal with Terra's control. Fixed an issue where bonus damage was being calculated as true damage. I knew about that! But I didn't know it was like extra damage. I thought it was just like straight up. I thought it was just extra bonus. I didn't know it was true damage. Holy! I thought maybe it had a bunch of bonus damage. True damage? That's disgusting. Crushing Earth no longer provides a slow. Thank you. I can't tell you how many times I would be chasing an enemy or just trying to get out. She would pop her Crushing Earth. Boop, I get slowed. Boop, I get stunned. The target gets away, or I just die. It's just like, come on, bro. So removing the stun off is really good. I like it. Monolith root duration decreased from 1.5 to 1 second. It's also kind of the same category as like that root lasted just a tad too bit long for everyone to be able to get out. I like this. Terra's Blessing cooldown increased from 90. Going to 110 down to 90. So now you have to rank up this ability to get a lower cooldown. Overall, I actually like the nerfs to Terra. I'm actually, this is going to sound weird, I'm glad they didn't nerf the healing on her. Because I feel like they nerfed the healing on her, she would probably, I don't know, I wouldn't say she'd become useless. Like, she wouldn't become as utility because one of the keys to her kit is like team fight happens, you disengage, she puts the monolith down, it allows your team to re-engage again. Very good for sieging. And if you take the sieging aspect away from her, I don't know really. I'm just glad they didn't hit the healing. That's just me. At the end of the patch? Okay, that's the end of the patch. Let's kind of run down through my favorite parts of the patch. Reinforced Greaves, Reinforced Shoes nerf. I like it. The changes to Cupid, very well needed. ISIS one guns change. We're gonna have to look at it and see if that gives her mid lane dominance back. Nemesis nerfs very good, very good. Raijin nerfs very good. Tears nerfs very good. Overall, I would give this patch about a B minus or a C plus. We'll kind of meet in the middle. I'll give it a C plus actually, because I would have liked to see just a couple more defensive items be changed, or just like giving more offense game. Because the one thing I hate about Smite is all the defense, the healing. It makes the game not fun at all. It's just not fun because no one ever dies. And like any time that you can make people die faster, you're pleasing me. But like I said, overall, pretty solid patch. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably try to do this a little more often. I don't know if I'll do it every time. We'll have to see how this video goes. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.